Travis Kelce has been a beast for a little while now.
Yeah.
And like we said earlier today, Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah.
Last year, we saw the emergence of Noah Gray.
I love that guy.
And it's kind of interesting because you'll be able to meet Noah Gray
Yes,
at the
I am
football
so
camp.
excited
How
about
that?
I am so excited about it. I watched him so much this year, and Travis had kind of the not a stellar year.
No.
I mean, he did a lot of blocking, give him credit for that, but he didn't get the yards and everything. And so it was so fun to watch Mahomes and Noah Gray connect on so many times. And I really feel like he's going to be the big up and comer. And
I agree.
I'm so excited that he's going to be in Hollister, Missouri.
Along with, and let's not get it twisted. When Mahomes first came out, Mahomes, Kelce, Reek, even after they traded Reek, that offense was filthy. That Chiefs offense was just nasty week after week. They've had little issues with the offensive line the last couple of seasons, right? And it's that defense that they've really leaned on. So it's kind of fun. We get offensive weapon and a defensive weapon coming to Hollister, Missouri. George Karlaftis will be here along with Noah
love
Gray.
watching him play too. He had such a great season this year, and he is so animated.
He's got a motor.
Oh,
It's always going, just wide open.
He's just like, oh yeah, celebrating. I can't wait to get those two together and have them surrounded by the kids from Branson, Hollister, Reed Spring, Forsyth. How fun is that going to be for those kids?
It is going to be awesome. That is July 11th in Hollister, Missouri. Noah Gray and George Karlaftis will be here. Go to hogtownsports.com to buy your tickets right now. Now, Miss Karen, when you and I talked the other day, like we obviously talked about this, but you actually talked about something that you're working on to make sure that folks who might not normally get a chance to go to something like this get a chance to go.
Yes, I have such a passion for the kids in our community, and we have a lot of kids whose parents are suffering a lot of challenges this year. And so we thought it would be great if we could get together with folks in the community and have them to sponsor kids. So one of the kids that I'm sponsoring to go to the camp this year, mom has breast cancer, double mastectomy, haven't had a lot to look forward to this year. And when I told her I wanted to sponsor him, she just started crying and she was so excited. So we want to take kids like that in the community who either can't afford to go, their parents are struggling with things right now. And so we've asked people to step up and sponsor a kid, $150 to sponsor one kid. We've had some people sponsor one, some sponsor two, some sponsor four, some sponsor 20.
That's awesome.
Our goal is to sponsor 200 kids for this camp this year. So if you have a business and you want to sponsor the kids, or if you're just an individual that says, I want children in our community ages 6 to 16 to have the opportunity that they would never have to be up close and personal with these guys. Last year it was Trent McDuffie and Nick Bolton. And I'm telling you, watching those kids just get so enamored with these guys and really paying attention. And those guys poured into those kids like I've never seen before. It was so amazing to watch.
And there's a lot to be said for being that age, anywhere between 6 and 16, and getting to meet your heroes, getting to meet people that you've watched every Sunday, that you've went to Kansas City and set up and watched from afar on the field. They're going to be right there close. You're going to be able to talk to them. You're going to be able to interact with them. That's what is great about these football camps, right? Everybody gets a chance to run every single drill, right?
Yes. We've sponsored Isaiah Pacheco. We're sponsoring him in Springfield on May 30th, and that's going to be our third year with him. And it's so much fun to watch him interact with the kids. Last year we sponsored Chris Jones. Talk about a big kid.
Oh, yeah.
He's a big guy that is just a big kid. And watching him pour into those guys at the end of the camp, he bought all the kids ice cream. I was like, how cool is that? To be able to go to school and say, I got an ice cream cone from Chris Jones.
Yeah, no big deal.
No big deal.
Yeah.
So, having those stories to tell as you grow up, and I'm 65 and I'm just a big kid. I sit there and I watch these guys, and then on Sunday I watch them on TV, and it's just like, oh, he was just here, and he was just here, and he was just here, and we are the official vacation destination of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Amen to that.
So. It was so funny because when I picked Trent McDuffie and Nick Bolton up last year to take them to the camp, we were driving over the Table Rock Dam, and Nick Bolton said, I went to Mizzou and I've never been to Branson. Why have I not been here?
Wow.
This is gorgeous. This is better than anywhere I have vacationed in my lifetime. And I'm like, I don't know where you been.
Yeah.
You know,
Time to get that word out. Let's go.
Karen, you and I have had this discussion several times over the years because your net spreads far and wide. You know a lot of folks that live in a lot of different places. You've lived in a lot of different places, kind of like myself, right? And I'm constantly trying to get folks that I know, that I love, that I know would enjoy this area to come to Branson. And once they finally shed any preconceived notion that they have or decide, oh, we go to the beach every year. No, man, come up here. The beach is going to be there next year. Come to Branson and check it out. They are all converted as soon as they come to, no matter what they want to do.
Absolutely. You know, it's funny because we had the bass guitarist for Bon Jovi here. And when he came, he was like, I did not want to come here. I said, please don't make me go. Please don't make me go. Please don't make me go. After 2 weeks here, he wanted to move here. He asked his wife, because they were selling their house in Park City, Utah, if they can move here instead of Nashville. And so, you know, I'm like, you get them here once and they're going to want to keep coming back over and over. So that's why we love these football camps, to get those Chiefs players down here. You know, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, they fly in and they play golf courses at Big Cedar quite frequently. Bobby Witt comes here, plays golf frequently. So we've got a lot of these athletes coming to town. And so a lot of them, when they come in, nobody sees them, nobody experiences it, and especially the kids don't.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You get to go. You get to spend hours with these guys. You get to catch a pass from them. You get to be tackled by them. All the fun stuff. I mean, how cool is that for a kid that's 6 years old?
We are looking for sponsors here. As a matter of fact, if you want to go and sign up, like if you're looking forward to this and you have the ways and means to go sign up, hogtownsports.com. That's where you can go to sign up. But if you're looking to sponsor a kid or 2 or 10, how many ever you want, you're looking for $150 from your sponsors per kid, right?
Yes, and they can make the checks out to Hogtown Sports, and they can drop them off at the Keller Williams office on Highway 248, which is right next to Green Lawn Funeral Home. So when I kick the bucket, they can just roll my chair over there next door. But you can drop them off at the front desk there and have them leave them for us, and we will get them to Hogtown Sports, and we'll get those kids signed up. And like I said, our goal is 200. We're at about 50 right now.
Okay.
And so we've got a little ways to go, and we're just so excited. Please help us make this happen for these kids.
Just a little under 2 months away from this. So, y'all should check this out. This is something really cool. And, you know, a lot of times when you donate or when you sponsor something, you're not really sure where that money goes to, right? This you will know. You will 100%. Exactly.
Come out, sit in the stands, watch these kids, watch these guys that are with the Chiefs. Be a part of it. We want you to come and see. We want them to see the stands full. We want it to be a great experience for them. And it was such a great experience for Nick and Trent last year that they're like, we want to keep people coming back every year. So just come out and support us. It'll be a great time.
It's pretty fun. I know Elijah Russell is probably starting to wear you out about going to the camp.
He is. So if maybe you are one of those kids who might need that little bit of help, or a parent of one of those kids, how do they go about signing up for that or asking? Or
they can also reach out to me at the Keller Williams office. You can stop by, leave us a note with your contact information, your child's name, and like I said, we're going to try and get as many kids as we can sponsored.
And I'll tell you what, hit me up, Josh Clark at ozarksdynacom.com. I will make sure that Karen gets the information. If you have a kid, if you have someone that you know that you would like to be considered, hit me up and I'll pass that information along.
Maybe they should email me. You don't really respond to
dare
emails
you.
very well.
Does he do that to you too?
Oh, to everybody.
I thought it was just me.
Well, here's the thing, Miss Karen. I have to be here. I get here a little after 4 o'clock every morning, right? So when I leave around 11-ish or whatever, I consider myself to be off, right? And I don't have my email client hooked up to my phone.
You off too.
You are a celebrity. You are never off.
Shoot.
You are 24/7.
I'm off of
Josh Clark.
It's really fun. I'll go 2 or 3 days sometimes, like if it's a long weekend or if I'm out of town or something, and I'll open up my email. It'll just be like 150 different emails or whatever.
And they'll just hit read all.
read all, delete all.
You're like me. They'll find you in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
You're not
on
wrong.
a ship.
You're not wrong. They love, Kevin and John Fancher especially, they love to text me or call me right in the wheelhouse of my nap time. And it's always the same. Are you napping? Are you?
What time is that so I can make sure and call you next time?
Well, it varies. That's the problem.
No,
we never know.
Actually, it doesn't vary. Basically, what I've done is I've considered 12:30 to 3:30 as shutdown time. Even if I'm not napping and you reach out to me, I might be napping tomorrow, so I don't want to set an unfriendly precedent and answer the phone when I might possibly be napping another day.
Okay, so if I'm going to have to change my roster for fantasy football, I've got to do it before 12:30 or after 3:30.
That is correct. But here's the thing: I don't take a nap on football Sunday.
But also before 7 p.m.
Well, 7:30. But now Miss Karen's a little different. She's one of the good ones. I'll answer her call maybe up till 8 o'clock. I don't even answer my mama's
Say
call
it
after.
isn't so.
Poor old Bucky can't even get an answer from.
I'm surprised Bucky hadn't seen you on and hopped on this morning.
I know.
He loves to wind us up.
It's so funny because, I go back to you and Bucky and all the fun that we had, you guys trying to train me in how to play fantasy football. And I'd be like, wait, I don't have a player play. Why is my player
That's
not
right.
playing? I don't even know what
she was
this
a
is.
very willing student as well because she likes to win.
Yeah.
So Miss Karen loves to win. Not
I'm
only that, but she
competitive.
loves to beat her coworkers as well. Miss Karen, where can folks find you out in the real? Obviously, you don't work full time for this football camp. Where can folks
No,
find
actually,
you out
I'm
in
a
the world?
volunteer for this football camp. But we have the best team at Keller Williams Tri-Lakes, and we're part of the Sports and Entertainment Group, which is a division in Keller Williams. So we are training these young entertainers and the young football players in how to develop a portfolio because. Oh gosh, I just forgot his name. The quarterback for Philadelphia.
Oh, Jalen Hurts.
Thank you, Jalen Hurts. He just did a TikTok video about the guys and all the money they get and how that he took his first $1 million and he put it in the bank. And he says, you're going to want to buy this and you're going to want to buy that, but you've got to be smart with your money. And so that's what we're doing is we're training all of these guys who are coming up and girls who are coming up into the professional realm and training them in how to get their real estate license, training them how to build their portfolios. Because if you look at Patrick Mahomes, Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, they've got quite the real estate portfolio. So that's where the fun part comes in for us because Branson is one of the most economical nightly rental markets in the country.
And
We love it.
old sayings don't get to be old sayings for no reason. Land is the only thing that they are not making more of.
Absolutely.
Right?
They
So-
are buying dirt right and left.
Amen to that. Miss Karen Best, we love you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. Keep us in the loop. Now, just kind of send me an update maybe a couple weeks from now. Let me know how you're doing. We would love to talk about it. This is a really cool thing. Not only does this bring different sets of eyes to Branson, like there are going to be people that live all around our little radius here that see these two names and they're like, oh, we need to
People
go.
coming in from Florida, Tennessee. It's not just local kids.
Right.
But what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to make sure that our local kids are part of this great experience. And thank you guys so much for sharing the passion for the kids in our community with me.
We love it so much. $150 per kid is what we're looking for. You can sponsor as many as you want to. Make the checks payable to Hogtown Sports. You can go to hogtownsports.com. Drop that off at Miss Karen's office, the best team.
Thank you so much.
Literally the best.
Hopefully we'll
team.
have like 400 or 500 kids. That would
awesome.
be even more awesome.
That really would be awesome. Now, listen, I know some of y'all got money out there. You can't hide money. I know some people, come on now.
Oh, yeah.
$1.50 or $150. That's like $1.50 to old me and Kev right there
Yeah.
for some of y'all. Y'all step up to the plate and do what's right and maybe score a touchdown. How about that, Kevin Russell? We're going to slide into some more